Welcome everyone to the probably final Subnautica Below Zero stream. Alan is gone, and every other quest line I believe I have control over should be done. So the phase gate facility remains. That's what I can only assume will be the final quest. And that's where we will be headed in a little bit. But first, I want to take a trip around because I am not entirely certain that I have explored the entirety of the map. I've explored this section. The Nolla lab is unexplored. I've been at the lily pad area. I have been here. It seems that's mainly Nolla and perhaps a bit towards the... I could probably take a little bit of a trip around the edge, but in general, most areas are explored, but there is one thing that remains that I would like to do, which I just don't know how to safely do. Scanning of the Leviathans. Without access to a... cannot remember the name of this rifle, but stun gun. Without that, I will be unable to actually scan them, which will prove difficult. Just the only option I can really think of is making gas torpedoes and just blasting them till they die. I'm a bit uncertain about if I'm going to test the efficiency of a gas torpedo versus the regular fist. So that's the first step. Titanium, lithium, aerogel, and then titanium and crystalline sulfur. Lithium and the ruby. Titanium. Ooh. I appear to be running out of titanium. That is unexpected. Right. What? I might actually have to take a trip to get some more titanium. Titanium is definitely one of those resources I did not expect I would run out of. I kind of just expected I would be able to get enough on my travels to just fill my storage system, but apparently not. Okay, I have some titanium, so enough to make the stuff I'm working on now, but I'll probably need to get more of them to make the other gas torpedoes. Right. I guess starting off with the torpedo arm, that's going to be relatively inexpensive. The only issue is the fact that it will take the place of one of my arms. Most likely I'm going to have to replace the... let's see here. The grappling arm, because I need one free arm to test the punching, and I prefer not having to exit my spawn suit to test it out. Now, torpedoes, I'm assuming those are shot out from the storage, which limits the amounts I can also carry without reloading. Actually, a better test would be to let's have a total of 2 in the prawn suit and see if it runs out. Right. So there is a health number that you can use to track this, but I don't know the value, so I'll just have to test it out to see. Right. Enemy number 1, the Cryptosaurus. How many punches versus how many torpedoes? Yes, yes. 1. Do not lose track of it. 2. 3. 3 were sufficient. That means that with these torpedoes, unless I'm able to do it with 2 shots, I will consider them inferior. It's a lot easier to just grab onto an enemy and start punching. Also, I'll have to test if I wound myself with them, which is kind of a more important thing. Although while I am down here, I am going to just... Oh! Okay, I hit the wrong button, but there's a torpedo bay somewhere. What's that? Okay, let's park it a bit more open ground. Handful of metal salvage. What was it I could scan there? Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm imagining things. Anyways, the torpedo bay, there it is. There's a maximum of 6 torpedoes at once. That isn't a great amount. Anyways, looking for the first... That will be my next test subject. The crypto searches tend to be numerous. Why am I not seeing any? I am unused to there being so little enemies in this sport. Right, okay, the crypto searches do linger in the water around my base, if not in this region. Range. Okay, there's one. There's another one. There's a third one. Okay, here they are. Now I just need to do this properly. Preferably only take note, or have one take notice of me. Both of them saw me. First torpedo. 1 hit. Okay, they are fleeing. Second torpedo. Okay, I think I understand the problem with these torpedoes. First of all, they are difficult to shoot. Second of all, they deal damage based on how long they stay in the gases. Ah, there one died. Yeah, again, the torpedoes, at least the gas torpedoes, are pointless. I can try out vortex torpedoes, but I doubt they will be much better.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And also, what was that? There was something being said over the radio, and I cannot remember what it was, or did not hear it. Wait a minute. I feel like I hear stuff, but I don't know what I'm hearing. Let's see, the torpedo work. Generalize a localized gravity distortion. I have a feeling that's going to be less of a damaging weapon and more of just a... well, try to stop the enemies in their tracks. Now, if this torpedo does stop the movement for long enough, it might be valuable in my quest, but I kinda doubt it will. Alright, let's make 6 and again find another crypto searches to test them on. If these fail to work on the crypto searches, I have no reason to believe they should work on the Leviathan class creatures, which at the end of the day is what this is all about. And also only having 6 torpedoes in the bay, or in one at one time, makes it kinda difficult to use. Okay, crypto searches. These are a bit more expensive, so I must try to refrain from wasting too many. What? Right, vortex lasts for a bit of a while, but is it attractive or is it repulsive? I would expect it to be repulsive based on what's happened, but I'd expect it to be attractive based on what it looks like. Need another test subject. Right. You then, my good sir. Make your way the correct way towards me. Yes, there you go. No, I'm over here. Okay, they are getting confused by something. Oh, there's another one. What's going on? I think something's confused them a bit too much. Oh, this one seems... I'd hardly say they are very territorial. I missed. Okay, it sucked it in, but where did it go? The creature being sucked in hardly helps if that means they get jettisoned away at high velocity. Okay, second attempt. Leatherfish. Dragged in. And when it stops, it should either fire out some bladderfish or they would be gone. They're gone. You know what, I'm going to try out these guys are a slightly bit slower, I think. What happened to it? Yeah, no, I think that guy vanished. There's some... wait. Oh yeah. Okay, I ran out of torpedoes, that's what that means. But it jettisoned away. Okay, that... none of the torpedoes are valuable as weaponry. I'd be better off clawing myself to the beast and punching it to death. Which I could do, but I don't know if I want to bother. Interesting. Well done. In that case, I'm going to retire the torpedo arm and put back my general gear. Is that... no, that is the incorrect ordering for some reason. The upgrade sheet is the wrong way around, unless I am mistaking it, which I might be. These tools are going down here, where they belong. Now I actually have access to thoughts, so that's great. I have access to pure water. And some new eggs spawn. Let's see. The Arctic Ray. Titan Wholefish, the Sea Monkey, the Trivalve Blue. The Rock Puncher. I think I saw something else other than just the Wholefish and the Penguin. Penguin. But oh, is it no? Is it this blue thing? That's no, that's just a sea monkey baby. Did I misplace the other egg maybe? This thing only has penguins and oh no, the babies have grown up. Oh yeah, there it is. The pinacrid. The creature that I believe eats the penguins have appeared alongside them. And the rock crab for some reason. But this does pose one problem, however. I don't particularly care for these guys. You know what? Let's see how many of these guys I can fit in my bioreactor. Let's see. I can fit another one. You guys will go great for my bioreactor. Now please multiply and be many so that I will have infinite fuel. The rest of my and stay on this planet. Right, let's see. Let's eat this fruit salad and make some more. Completely forgotten the amount of resources I need for each of these. It's one of each. Meaning it's 3 inventory slots per spicy fruit salad. And I only need 2 more of these favorite peppers. Then it's off to the next part. Emptying the prawn suit so that I am sure I have enough room for whatever loot I will find on the journey. And as usual, that does not mean exiting Moonpool. Despite what the game might expect. Oh, not again. Come on, just there we go. Torch. Just dump the fruit salads there for now. I have way too many water bottles. I need to store them somewhere. Let's check the sea track to see if there's any room in the... No. I mean, there is room, but you know. Let's just fill the sea track with more materials so that should I for some reason want to head out with it again, I'll have the resources I need to make stuff. Should I maybe make ion batteries for my tools? Not worth it. Because my tools are hardly being used. Bringing first aid kits is nice. I don't need so many in storage. Let's bring 2 bottles of water in spare. Store the rest down here. So, first aid kits. I don't need to bring the food because I have a specific fruit salad, but I'll still bring a water in case. Nope, not titanium in here. This is why we put the quartz. Here is the titanium, and then I fill my water supply with the spicy pepper. There we go. Now these guys will burn for their really crimes. They didn't really do anything wrong, but you know. I still feel that they're a decent source of fuel. Right. Sweet, the only two tools I really need to refill is the build tool and the repair tool. However, I feel like I should be carrying some spare batteries, but then again I don't really need it, so I'm going to ignore it and head out. There are currently 2 areas that I want to explore before heading towards Base Nolla. And that is the southern section from the lily pad area, as well as the southern section close to the ice rink. See what remains there, if anything special at all. Right. I can stick... Oh, yeah. I can't remember that thing being this close to the Mercury. Huh. Fascinating. The crypto searches outside of its domain. Stupid electrofish in the vicinity. The crypto searches should really just leave me alone. Right, let's see. Where is the Mercury and where am I going? Yes, the Mercury. As the okay, south of the lily pad field is more of the thermal vents. But how far can I go out before I deem it too risky? This is southwest of the Mercury. Down there we do have one of the whales. So I would assume that there could be stuff down there, but in general I am terrified of this region for some reason. I do not like it. The sheer drop reminds me extremely of the Crater Edge in the first game, and yeah, that wasn't a place you really went to, so kind of perplexes me that there are even materials here on this edge. You know what, I'm just going to say no and follow this edge to its eastern front. Yes, I have a feeling that this is the edge of the map. And I've been in a nippy little sea truck, not with all my other extensions. I could potentially have driven out to sea, but if I fall down this edge, I am not getting back up. So, yeah, no, I'm not. There didn't really seem to be anything of interest out there. Where am I? Okay, this barren, completely empty space has got to be, you know, just an edge. Why is that titanium here? That's one of the things I don't really get. I've seen monsters. I don't like any of the monsters in this game. The first game I've played so much that, you know, I'm used to the monsters. I know them by name. I'm good pals with them, but this game, I can't even scan the things. That is a bit annoying. Maybe the Nolla Lab has a stasis rifle. That's the name, the stasis rifle. Okay, that's one of the friendly whale creatures. I don't like this place. And also I kind of feel like looking at this that Most likely there's not even anything south of the other region I wanted to check out. Not to mention that that region is just filled with the horrible eye things to begin with, so I don't really want to go back. I'm gonna consider myself done with exploring the fringes of the map and instead try to stick close to the ice because I have not checked out that region so fervently. Enjoy this. Or at all. Oh, this place is empty. Well, except for all the glowy fish schools. Oh, what? What? Is that just some weirdly rendering ice? Yes. And here the ice meets the ground, so I cannot get further. Now, heading east should just lead me to... What's that? Yeah, this is just leading me back to an edge that's a little bit... It isn't as steep as the other one, so I can, you know, carefully move forward until the drop proves too perilous. Well, that was a short trip to the edge. I guess that's mainly where I've been sitting at the moment, just waltzing around the edge. Well, this was interesting. I'll waltz along the ice until I get to Base Nola, which should be close to the face gate facility. Whee! A lot of nice crystals. A lot of dense ice. The Arctic fin, or Arctic ray, I mean. Well, still nothing. Still just the giant whales. I feel like I've missed a Leviathan class creature. I feel like there should have been more than I've met. Mainly of the evil ones, because there's the one I've seen in the Vent Gardens, there is the one in the Crystal Depths, but those are the only two main Leviathan classes, and in the base game there was the Reaper Leviathan, the Ghost Leviathan, and the Sea Dragon. Yeah, there were only three, so it might not actually be any more, but I feel like there maybe is. And do I have this egg? Yes, that's the Arctic Ray egg. Any eggs I don't already have are entering the collection. Oh, small fish. Ah, yeah, the evil fish. Do not remember its name. Maybe there's an egg around. Seemingly not. Instead of eggs, there's just resources. Abundant. And, well, actually, come to think of it, this is where all the salt is. I did wonder about that earlier, but it's in this region, which I have seldom explored. Ah, penguin. Penguin. Salt crystal. This gate facility this way. Hopefully that is close to the next area I intend to explore. Let's see a light, most likely. Alright, here we are. At a place, at least. Yes. A frozen... What happened here? This place seems a little bit too disturbed.
What did Altera use this place for?
Mainly storage.
Trying to find me.
Alan, how are you stealing my brain? Didn't you leave my brain? They were trying to find you, I see. Data box, new stuff, or titanium? Titanium. Ooh.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach.
Okay.
We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component.
Kinda makes sense.
As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Didn't they send out an SOS signal?
Lil wanted to know too much about architects.
Ah, okay.
I could not let her. She was, what do you call them?
Kitty!
Alteran.
What did you think she would do to you?
Kitty.
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Oh, the gateway.
Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Yes.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Paintings.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Zombie.
I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly
Princess
bacteria?
Castle.
I wouldn't say no one is on your side.
Creature
I'm on
and
your
zombie
side.
I
outbreak.
know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta.
Can I take this?
What
No.
effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
Oh no, Lillian.
I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have. I'm sorry. I wish I could do more.
Give it to me.
What are you working on now?
Kill,
What do
kill,
you think they're
kill.
taking care of the deadly bacterium?
Kill it.
Is that thing still recording?
Oh right. So that was Sam, kids. Turn
That's
this off now.
that's an interesting thing to send to your kids. Hey kids, we're working on killing deadly bacteria. Oh no. And what do you mean by take care of it? Yes, I mean blow up the entire cave. Hopefully that is not at this point. One thing at a time, winning takes focus. Indeed. Proper meme right there. Proper 2006, 2010 meme?
Motivational posters were banned from ZenaWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
I wouldn't even call it the motivational poster, I would call it a shit meme. Alien Intruder, a game of deception, aliens, and paranoia, aka Among Us. Alien Intruder is a game played by 6 to 15 people, one player acts as a game master, so it's closer to Mafia, and one player assumes a role for high mind, and the remaining players are scientists on a research mission. Total players divided by 6 of the scientists are secretly alien intruders. The high mind is puppet master playing the sense of deception. The high mind knows who the aliens are and who the scientists are. This player serves the game and tries to manipulate the alien intruders to eliminate all the scientists. The hive mind wins if 3/4 of the scientists have been eliminated before completing all of their tasks. Okay, so it is Among Us. This player does not know they are an alien intruder for all intents and purposes. The alien intruders thinks they are normal scientists. Oh. Scientist's job is to survive and eliminate the alien intruders or complete all tasks. The scientists do not know who the alien is. The scientists win if the aliens are dead or if they completed all their tasks. The game master runs a session and shows the completion of the different cycles. The hive mind will communicate their intentions directly to the GM, and the GM will tell the players how his/her intentions play out. Phases. The game is broken up into days. Each day, the scientist alien chooses to either perform a task or spy on another player. Then the hive mind tells the GM if they would like to plant a seed of doubt on which spy to result, if any, or eliminate the spy target of the alien, if applicable. This is done secretly behind. The GM then reports back the result of the player's spying efforts influenced or not by the hive mind, after which the scientist alien may have 3-minute meeting to discuss today's event. The may then elect to eliminate the scientist with majority votes. Scientist alien. I'm not the biggest fan of social deduction game because I'm terrible at them, and that game seems like a pain to play. Ooh. Is that one of the good ones? I can't remember. The name doesn't exactly ring out to me. I have listened to most of the CDs I've picked up. Sea Glide Fragment, don't need that. Let's see here. Another one. Guide. Research 0. Welcome to your home away from your home on 4546B. This brochure will guide you through your new recommendations. Settle in. Sector 0 is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountainous terrain to the north and west. This region of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in a mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reason, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Ensign 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable. Research Station 0 features state-of-the-art facilities including 3 to 6 personnel accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise facilities, large grow room and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather forecasting suit, prom bay. Explore. You, valued member of the Frostpack, have been chosen to occupy the main sector base just below the primary alien research site. From here you will conduct research into alien communications and technologies, and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. Oh, this is... right. That's 0. Oh. Oh, lantern tree. We can actually get samples. A lantern tree, a conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support, grows exclusively on fertile land. Each vine produces orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration value. Assessment edible in an emergency. Probably not these, because these are old. Oh, give me one that they read for me. Task list. Harvest produced from grow beds and plant new seeds. To do. Refill engine oil and coolant. In progress. Document completed research samples. Done. Continue investigation of the force field mechanisms at research site 0. In progress. Send weekly status report. In progress. Varnish prawn suit. To do. Repair base hatch door lock. To do. Perform monthly patrol of remote installations. To do. Recalibrate navigation equipment. Done. Inspect all cabin air filters. To do. Cool. Locker which I cannot open. Otherwise, this would have given me girl beds had I been here earlier, so I probably wait, are these interior or exterior? Is there a difference? I'm not entirely certain. Actually, yes, there is a difference. The internal ones are square, the external ones are rectangular. Yes. Also, the external ones have pillars or something at the corners. Quarters. Ooh, power cell charger fragment. I don't need that. Oh, and also another reason I should have gone here earlier. Water filtration. That would have been nice to have earlier. The quarters.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Isn't this the main one? And also, why are you... We've already found so much about this. Is why are you still asking this question? The Lillian Bench. The Lillian Bench, employee of the Altera Corp. The Lillian Bench, senior scientist, xenobiology, reports to Emmanuel de Jardin. Current project maintenance, previous project, architect intelligence, bullshit personality code. The Samantha Ayu. Samantha Ayu, Scientist robotics reports to Emmanuel de Hardin. Current project maintenance, previous project spy pingling development. They were both set to maintenance because they were asking too many questions, probably. Sam doesn't have a special bed, but she does have a picture of me
Potato,
and Kitty
you were a good cat.
and poster, which I might already have. I'm not entirely certain.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it.
True.
I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't.
Oh.
Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a trans gov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this.
Whoa, this guy.
We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do.
Okay.
Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused.
What in the hell?
All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Okay, so if I had gone here, like the moment you find the large map of the area, you'll reach this place. You'll find this log because it's not difficult to get there. Okay, so it's not hard to find the cure, but that's just I feel like that's a weird way to do things. I feel like the cure should be a little later in the storyline, but it just isn't. You'll practically find the cure before you find Margaret if you do things like one way instead of the other. It's just another little strange.
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days
why
until I
is
can
that?
come home and give you all the hugs and kisses.
Ah,
Since my research project was cancelled,
Oh.
they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that.
it's your field stand
But I
for
have a new
Sinclair.
roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped.
Yes.
What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help?
Didn't want your help apparently.
I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you.
There's some more food here.
When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
I can't drive a forklift. Alright, so Which one is that? I don't remember. Okay, so
Vital signs stabilizing.
what was I about to say? I've already forgotten. Yeah. Didn't it say this area covered a 2-kilometer area, or is that just the entire basin? Because the entire basin is a 2 by 2 square kilometer region, more or less. So, yeah. But still. Outpost Zero. It's just this small region. Outpost Zero seemed to be described to as being a lot larger in this, where is it? Few updates, no. Particle, no. Architect research notes, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It's an investigation, no cheating, not this, not that. Where was it? The avian curse? That one, Jeremiah. The memos, the memos. Yes. Research Station 0, 3 to 6 personal accommodations. Possibly correct, one of them has collapsed, so I can't tell for certain. Science and engineering sections. Yeah. Leisure and exercise facilities. I don't know. Large room, yes. Weather forecasting. I haven't found that thing. Most of it is here, but I haven't found all of it yet. Maybe I'll just see if I find anything that fits the description of the other things. Let's see, can I scan something out there? Like this corner pad? No. Okay, in here. I guess this has to be the leisure room, but it's kind of pointless. The greenhouse, quarters, more quarters, laboratory. Yes. What did this describe this room as? Kitchen. So not leisure room, not the weather forecasting station, whatever that was supposed to be. Just kitchen. What did this thing? Doesn't say. Makes sense, honestly. Doesn't need that many flags to say, yeah, this is obviously section. Like, you know what it is if you're coming to it from the quarters. Is there anything I can scan? And is this part built into the walls? Oh. Is that something I could scan? I thought I saw something that appeared scannable. But seemingly not. Okay. This place is barren. I found all the juicy gossip and information I could possibly hope for. Alright, Aaron.
Welcome aboard, Seek shelter.
Let's go to your facegate facility and see what more I have to do. SMH. First of the green patches and a sideway. I'm gonna explore this first. Where does this lead? I can't tell for certain, but I think this is right by Outpost. No. Is it? Yeah, this is right by Outpost 0. Now we have the Frost Vase. Wait. Nope. Nope. No, nothing. But here we have more Altera ice caves leading to the Emerald structures, I believe they are, and the Architect Facegate facility. Oh, and Alan. Is there anything more information here before I go in and meet him? Nah, seemingly not. Come on. Please.
Seek fluid intake.
Are they really going to stop me from entering with my epic prawn suit? How am I going to show Alan who's boss? Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hi Alan.
Are
How's
you
it going?
preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Oh. Oh no, the tube. Right, let's see, what can I scan here? Please tell me I can scan the massive machinery lying around in this room. Please. No. Oh. No. Like, what happened here? Something broke through the roof. Seemingly just icicles, but no, that's the only thing that caused the breakthrough. Maybe I can scan there. No information here. Oh no. Let's come to this island. Die. Get straight. Oh, that's
Do you
cheating.
wish to leave with me?
Wait, what?
Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there.
Huh?
The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace,
Alan?
family.
I hope you are right.
Question.
Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me
Alan.
on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Okay, Alan. Right, okay, so no, that's the end. Okay, Alan, do you have the cure? Like, I have, of course, a recipe for the cure now, but the plants are still here. What was the cost? You know what, Alan, I'll just make a couple of samples of the cure just in case. Okay. Right, no, there wasn't anything more to do. Right, there is one place yet that I know of that I haven't really explored, but the problem is I don't know if I have the research done to access the place yet. Because I need... You can make the prawns with propulsion can. Okay, I can get that. Back to base. I need to make a propulsion arm. And then it's back up to Robotics Lab 5. And also I need to make a couple of samples of the cure. Thought I heard something, but no. Whoop. Away we go. Where am I going? To the Delta Station docks. An arduous, long, simple journey. Oh, what is that? No, that's a grab trap. Thought for a moment that it could possibly be an egg, which would have been of interest to me, of course, but what? Excuse me? What did hurt me? Still, one thing. Just, I kind of want to scan the larger leviathans, but I don't know a way of safely doing it. The only way I can really think of is murdering the leviathans and then scanning the corpses, but it's hardly doable, or hardly something I want to do. I don't really know what to do about that. Alright, now. Right. Filtration docks and just see. Right. Did I give a name to the process? It's pretty certain I gave a name to my prawn suit. Apparently not, I guess.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, Alan. Hey.
Outpost Zero is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing.
I would.
Not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
Too
It
magnetized.
also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
It's your fault that they lost faith in Lillian. I cannot believe this. I believed in you, Alan, but you betrayed me like... I haven't really been betrayed by anyone yet. You betrayed me, Alan. What am I forgetting? I am the 2 coral samples, not 2 gold. Now, the propulsion arm. Right. Grab the 2 samples of water, check the bioreactor. Check down here, find out that there is no lantern tree, which means I need to get one. I want a sample of lantern tree in my house. However, I probably don't have enough titanium now. Let's try to deconstruct the depleted reactor rod. Or possibly the... What else do I have? I mean, I could... I don't want to deconstruct the reactor rod because it's just... it is energy. Can't be deconstructed. I can't deconstruct the reactor fuel rod. The beacon, I don't know where it's from, but I feel like I should keep it. Right, there's some titanium in the sea truck. I believe I'll go get that. Right, there we go, and then we'll take the cheek planting pot, not there, but back in my living quarters. This one is probably well suited over here. There, lantern fruit is growing, and it's time to put down the posters. This was an art. There isn't really enough room on these walls. Whoops, well, there it is now. I can't even place it over. I can place it there. Kinda works. Right. Picture. Then another picture of Kitty, that one fits over here. There we go. That's my desk covered. The Spy Penguin concept art I already have, but just a smaller version of. So I will replace it with the larger ones. And this one I will... No, actually, the other way around is actually better. this one here, this one above here. Perfect. Right, the motivational poster. It's your field. And one thing at a time. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Now when I climb up the ladder I will see, not much, but I will see something. And the depleted reactor fuel rod is worthless. So, is there anything more I really can? I mean, there's a lot I can do, but is there anything specific I wish to do? The jukebox is fun, but music is unfortunately made. A lot of it is fan music from the previous games, and therefore a lot of it is copyrighted, so I will not bother. I could make another one of the large rooms and fill it with, like, I don't know, toilets and such. But I don't really need that. Keeps with cool. Oh, the fridge could be nice, but it's not really. It's not like I need it. With the spices having being immortal and with most of my food being fresh in it's not really an issue. Cheers and search. Pointless picture frame. I don't think I've taken any pictures. Did I make another aromatherapy lamp? I did not. Let's make that one. Relatively cheap. A battery, which can probably be trained for all they care. And one of those anemones things. Amino? Interimo ada para amino? No, that's the wrong thing. But please tell me I have a sample left of that. Please tell me I didn't just burn all of it. I have samples of it. I have planted them outside. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I planted some samples outside. Yes, young cotton anemone. No, I'm building it down here. Don't forget. This is. I kind of think it fits behind the shaving kit.
The aromatherapy lamp by Quasico can reproduce over 17,000 natural scents captured from hundreds of worlds.
That sounds like a pain. How am I supposed to know what scent I want? You know what? Let's just... There's not a room for a shower in the middle of the hallway. There's a room for a toilet. I'm gonna need more titanium if I am to do that, though. That's a problem. You know, I'm just gonna take a quick trip to the Mercury. What's the name of this thing again? I can't remember. Just gonna take a quick trip to the Mercury, grab some titanium, just, you know, make some more stuff. Place it at stupid places. Can't have the toilet. Not the toilet in my room where I spend like a living day, but I can have it close to the fish tanks. No water is wasted because it all just goes straight into the tanks. As sewer systems should do. Okay, I'll install some stuff there. Try to install some of the base things. I think I'll have the stove potentially in the room, just cooking food there. That's
Warning, passing 100 meters.
maybe not the best idea, but you know.
Increased.
I'm going to need a couple of sources of salvage. I'll take the other way around. Up. Yep, most metal salvage is underneath. The only problem is this puts me further away from the surface. Ooh! I think I'll swim over to that thing because I'm not entirely certain I scanned it. And since it's so close to my livable areas anyways. No, I have scanned it. Which probably means I've read it as well. Right, not the Delta Station docks, that's right. Swimming close to the surface. Hopefully none of those cryptosearches are going to be here. Just a nice little trip. Okay, no cryptosearches along the top layer. I can't see it deep enough to be certain that there are none below me, but I don't think there are. Though there are plenty of these. What's the reason for the purple again? Was it iodine? Remember. Oh, no. Still far enough away. Alright. Back we
Welcome
go.
aboard, Captain.
Time to make my base. Lots of titanium is needed. And a lot of other materials, but I believe I should have most of them in storage already. Right. Okay. The small stove will be down there. The toilet. Entrances on this side. Do I want to look at the penguin habitat? Or do I want to look at the other one that's... Like, this habitat is cooler. Like, objectively. Penguins... The fun part was the fact that I just kidnapped a bunch of penguins and they were in storage. It's not as fun now that they've grown up. And I know that sounds strange. Because it is. The shower, another pipe. The sink needs to be right next to here, just to emphasize that I'm stealing the water off the thing. That's a third pipe. Wall planter cannot be there. Meanwhile, on the other side, I can have my vending machine, which is glass and titanium. My coffee vending machine. Hopefully I have enough titanium for all these things I'm planning. No, thank you. And aquarium is not really point. There's no really point in having a aquarium here anymore. Then a trash can. Also, the trash can would look a lot better if it was right below it. So that I could just pour the coffee straight into the trash where it belongs. Yes, if I don't try drink a bunch of coffee. Anyways, I need 3 pipes, some glass. Personal. It makes 5 pipes, so that's no problem. However, I do not have any crystals up here, those are below. I don't have any pre-processed glass, so that's something I'll have to make. There we go. And we can finish off the sink. the toilet, the shower, and the vending machine. With this, I can get infinite food and infinite. Oh no! Oh shit, I forgot about that. Previous game, you could just grab coffee, but here apparently you need the thermos. Good thing I actually have one. These ones, plus free food minus 2 water. That sounds brilliant, doesn't it? In the trash can, I drop my flares. Hopefully they will not catch fire. I sure hope nothing. Okay. And, are you kidding me? The coffee doesn't even give me water. It gives me heat. I don't need heat. I need water. Alright, okay, so. Garbage. It's all garbage. Give me the shrub nuts. Even if they're making 5 water, they are still leagues above the coffee. Ah, my water is being produced. Right, let's see, is there anything more I want to build? I like the jukebox, but I can't play anything anyways. The room partition is this, I guess, but it's not really, doesn't really fit in here. It doesn't stretch to the edge though, so it's... oh, there. Oh, I can partition up my rooms now. I can have a pengling room. Am I out of titanium? No, the shower is in the way. I'm gonna restructure this a bit. What? Oh, the fish is probably in the way. Never mind. What's special about this way? Can I not start with this one? No! Let's leave this on. Can I? Yes. Now I can. There we go. Problem now is I... You know what, you guys are just sealed in there for now. I need to be able to leave this area. Right. I didn't need to remove the shower, but what's done is done. There we go. Just a lovely shower while I gaze at the fish. You will never be safe. Then we have the toilet, which limited usability, and the sink. Perfect. And while you're here, you can just gaze longingly at the snacks and the fish. Yum yum. Alright, you know what? I'll seal the penguins in here. Just leave them to form their own society in captivity. See what happens. Maybe they'll elect a leader. Maybe that guy will be the leader. Maybe they'll beat him to death once he starts eating them. So I think that's a carnivore. So I'm actually going to check. Fauna. I've scanned a bunch of fauna. I haven't checked the alien eggs. It's possible to calculate. Let's see. Egg laying. Does it say anything about breeding in captivity? No. Carnivores, the brute shark. Common shark-like predator with low intelligence, its relative streamlined body enables fast navigation of tight spaces. The low turquoise coloration provides camouflage in shallow waters. Slow moving, it ambushes small fish from above. Minor threat. The rock puncher, a large crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae excavated from coral and rock with its powerful punching arms. Attracted to glow larvae found in and around deep-sea rock formations, hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close to the speed of sound to break rock and bone alike, known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory. Perfectly adapted to cave environments, its 6 legs adhere to walls and can propel it short distances through the water. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Spiky trap. This thing, this highly dangerous carnivorous life form manages to thrive in certain environments in spite of its lack of mobility. It quietly blends into terrain, camouflaging itself among similar-looking coral or anemone. When prey accidentally stumbles into proximity, the creature quickly lashes out with its strong, adhesive tentacles and will attempt to pull its target into its thorny, gaping maw. Assessment. Can be deadly to oblivious explorers. Pay attention to your environment when these creatures are present, watching and listening carefully for signs of imminent attack. Squid shark. Herbivorous large Arctic ray, a fast-moving ray species well adapted to low and temperature environments. Uses of wing-like fins enable its ray to quickly change direction and accelerate. Like other rays, it is exclusively herbivorous, harmless. Sea monkey. A medium-sized thingamabob. Sky ray. The sky ray has a bird-like head. Yeah, that's just a thing from the first game. Titan holefish. A large docile herbivore which emits oxygen is defended by the small aggressive symbiotes which accompany them. Slow, stupid and delicious, complex gills line the inside of the hole, drawing cold water in and emitting warm, oxygen-rich water in its place. Attract symbiotes, which make the holefish their home and fiercely ward off any approaching life form. Migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. The Titan holefish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective calm, swimming forward on impulse, fully thrusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. Like small herbivores, no suggestive fish. And leviathans. The glow whale. Have I read this thing? I might as well read it again. Glow whales are communal leviathans approximately 30 meters long, often found swimming in the open ocean and occasionally breaching the surface. Photophores. Glow whales contain several types of bioluminescence. Perhaps the most noteworthy are their photophores, which are incandescent glandular organs found at the corners of their eyes and the pods at the tip of their sail-like pectoral fins. Blowhorns. The glow whale's blue horns behave similar to tuning forks. The horns receive waves of sound in the water and help glow whales identify members of their pod from a distance. This ability is also used in hunting shoals to determine positioning of potential food sources. When pods of whales are at play, they emit a harmonious series of notes that resonate in their horns and release a series of chemicals that appears to create a joyful response in nearby whales. This note's frequency is too high to be heard by human ears. Assessment. Passive, harbors barnacle, and algae. Oh, it's just the iceworm, bones, juvenile, bent carcass. Hope? That thing. Wait. Yeah, that's probably. Where's the hope on? I saw hope for. Why is there a. Why is hope considered to be a fauna? Anyways, rock grub. Creature. Flora. Why did I even enter this? I can't remember what I was trying to read about anymore. I don't care about all of this. I think survival is pointless, take is pointless because it... What am I doing? I can't even remember at this point. I remember. I was looking at fauna because I was looking at the carnivores and the pinnacle. It's considered a carnivore. An intelligent and curious creature which hunts and forages below the waterline but runs its surface debris. Its many flips make this an acrobatic hunter. generally consume small fish, it said, so it may include various plant materials. Okay, so it eats small fish, but when there is no small fish, it might eat the penguins. That was essentially the point I was trying to figure out. Whether it was carnivorous or herbivorous, and yeah. Have fun, guys. Right, so with that, geological data, headed from Spire, these chimney-shaped structures upon through dissolved minerals pushed upwards through the planet's crust. The presence of metal sulfides gives the escaping material its dark opaque appearance. Aquatic life found in proximity may have evolved adaptations to the presence of these toxic compounds. Long-term exposure to geothermal emissions may pose a risk to human health. Ice stalagmite. Okay, it's ice. These ice stalagmites are inhabited by extremophilic bacteria capable of surviving and reproducing in freezing temperature. This is possible thanks to antifreeze agents secreted by the bacteria, which keeps the cell environment in liquid state and prevents destructive ice crystal formation within. Okay, so it is just ice, this green thing. It's not actually emeralds, because like they're similar in certain ways, but right. Morganite and the beryl both are beryl, but this one is a form of beryl. Ruby, the scattered wreckage, the steam vent. Yes, the tree spire. What was it? Fumarole. The gas mixture is carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. So yes, as gaseous iodine is the reason for the purple color. Okay. I think I'm done. No, I'm not entirely done. There is. I messed up myself there. There is still one thing I said I was going to do. No, I can't jump over. There is a reason after all that I made this propulsion cannon. It does not enter the prawn suit without actually preparing anything. There we go. Right, off to the robotics landing pad. Because I need to see. There's still a hope that stasis rifle might exist, but it's unlikely. Whee! Turbines. More hydrothermal vents. And touchdown. Oh, they're still following. Oh, hang on, what's this? Have I been here? Oh, look! Another patch of external growing fields that I wish I had known about earlier. Gee, that's great! I have just been terrible at exploring, it seems. I haven't found any of the resources I've been longing for. Well, that's lovely to know. My own inadequacy is the cause of my own stupidity. Or all the way around. Here we are. The eye thingies. Oh! Whee! Right, so those are light enough to be picked up. I doubt that's going to be the case for the Leviathans, but that's fun. Now how do we get up there? One possibility is trying to find a way through the ice cracks. Whoop. Whoop. New crunch. Yeah, that didn't crunch as much as I'd hoped. Nothing. I'll take the deepest way, and this thing. Okay, so it's only the small ones I can pick up. Then I can definitely not pick up the Leviathans. I may be still very young, but I cannot hope to take the. Ooh.
Warning.
Is this?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Samples. Samples for my reactor. This is how I get my revenge for their simple existence. Can I scan this thing? No. Here's an icicle of some kind. Is more no materials in the walls. Hope I can find a way out soon. A violet bio. Let's see, and a vent. I think I should be close to a way out. This is, however, going to lead me to a place out in the Lindsay region where I'll have to find my way back, but that's fine. Alright. Now, which side of this crack is it I'm supposed to exit out of? Whee! Ah, here I am. Did I found the boss. Snowstalker. Yes, I have scanned the Snowstalker. And unless I can scan the cubs... Is this? This might... Yeah, this might actually be the place where you get the cure. Oh yeah, I need to remember to grab the resources to make molotovs. I was supposed to do that. Let's see, what was the cost? The antidote is fevered pepper and frost vase plants. So, fevered pepper I of course have in storage at my base. I just need to pick up the frost vase. Right. Now I scan these things. Unscannable, so I must have. Let's see, where am I now? Based on the map, I'd say I'm somewhere in this region, before the trees, which I believe I have scanned. Yep, there's the trees. And there is a platform, most likely leading up to the caves. Going. Oh! Oh! That's how you're supposed to get to that lithium. Oh, I see. You were never supposed to mine the rocks, you were supposed to pull them away with the propulsion cannon, which I still have no idea what you're supposed to get. I found the propulsion cannon, like this thing I am currently using, down in the pits of the shadow land of crystals. I pick you up. Oh. Away, my pretty... Okay, that didn't really work, it just angered him. Oh, right, where's the way back to the Fire Robotics landing pad? Where I was actually supposed to go. The frost vase I should be able to get in that region. I believe there is plenty. See, stalagmites, icicles. What's that? Names of these things confuse and confuddle me, and this is the right way. Yep. What about? Ah, I'm still in the tree area. No, never mind. I just found the way back to the tree area. Is this the way onward or the way inward? That's probably the way inward. Which means I'm up here, then I should be down there. I'm confused, I have no idea where I am. Must have made a wrong turn on my return trip. Because like... Maybe not actually. I would believe that surely this way is supposed to lead like through the ice here without having to dip into the water, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. There are two pools on the map close to each other, so there should be an underwater way between them. There's at least a top there. Well, I'm somewhere. Good. I am here where we have snow fox fragments, among other garbage. Just gonna take a quick trip in here because I want to test something out. Do you have children in here? I don't want to know if that's something I can scan specifically, but the answer seems to be no. However, my good sir, you wouldn't mind having a little bit of a dip, would you? Okay, that doesn't... Yep, it worked. Bye-bye. Interesting. Let's see if I can find another cave where there are possibly creatures I can scan. Oh, this is... It's water. There's frost vases, so I'll... But this isn't water, this is just hard ice. Oh, have I been here before? There's at least a... Yeah, I think I've been here before. This is the cave of ore. So many frost vases did I get before? That should be enough. Question is, of course, whether I can get out of here in the prawn suit. And to somebody's shock, you can. With a bit of difficulty. Where is the... There it is. There we go. Yes, okay, I could squeeze through. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to do that. Because, yeah, the thing that has taunted me since first I entered this place. This entrance into the room full of fluff, water tablet, food, flare, battery, first aid kit, food, water. That's it. Oh, and magnetite. Magnetite is kind of useful, but it's not worth the effort of actually having to enter this place. Alright, yeah, that was my little trip. There wasn't anything there for me. Alright, a small detour before I go back and make more cures. I need to find a snow stalker then. Preferably inhabited. Yep, squeeze through. You. 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 Oh. Away! Never to be seen again. Okay, I'm back at the docks. And I believe there should be a cave around the docks region that was inhabited. Yes. Excuse me, ma'am, but I kinda need to get out. Have I scanned you, little one? Hiya. Oh, what a cute little creature. Alright. That's it. I'm checking my scans. No stalker. There is nothing starting in the J, so no juvenile stalker. You are going into the sea. Be gone. Right, let's go. Whoa, where did you come from? There are two of you now. Right, let's run. Whoop. Whoop. Uh-huh. How do I get back from here? I think I need to jump up here somewhere. Preferably, I'd find somewhere where I could jump from ice sheet to ice sheet on my way back. However, let's see here. That is not doable. There's the robotics lab. What? Yeah. One of these ice things that are apparently not emerald. Ignored when I said they were. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm going. I'm going to the Delta, towards the Delta Station dock. Where's that shit? Alright, let's see here. What? Right. Last time I tried to somewhat explore these ice sheets, the snow hit me like now and I couldn't see shit. I think I've been on this one. Oh, there's another one. Hide the evidence. Another group over there. Wait. Wait. Alright. Wait. I'm going to miss. Yep. At least in the first game you were able to grab onto the schools of fish if you hit them just right. Apparently not. Yeah. Let's see, yeah. You can pick up the Argentite, drop them around. Can I pick up the Cryptosuchus? Can I pick up the shark thing? Can I pick up whatever makes me feel strong? No. I cannot pick up the Cryptosuchus, and thus it would make sense that I would not be able to pick up the Leviathans. However, the shark things seemingly also too big. Can I pick up the schools of fish? Or, more interestingly, I play fetch. Well, I can play fetch, but they don't seem to be scared of bites, so it's no point. Alright. Time to make final preparations before I join Alan and reach a new world.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Just going to run through this again to see there's nothing more I want. But I was supposed to make a small stove. I need to do that because it's important. Oh yeah, that's slow. I need to do more things. I need to do a couple of things before I leave. First of all, I need to make a new hatch so that I can dump the retinous creatures I brought home. I don't need those. I need more titanium, which means I'm going to need to deconstruct this thing. There we go. Then I can grab a... I don't like the light flickering so much. What's going on? I have plenty of power. That should not be happening. Here I have my stove. Here I make my meals. Just gonna leave it on while I leave my base. Nothing to worry about there. Hatch. So that I can pair my most hated creatures with what was my beloved creatures. Treat your new eye friends nicely. Or eat them. I don't really care. It's eat or be eaten in there. Just gonna pick up a lantern fruit and use it instead of another penguin. No. It is It is important that I fill up the bioreactor fully with penguins to show what they mean to me. They are my source of power after all. There we go. And then antidotes. I think that was what I was supposed to make. Yeah, I think so. Wait, I should probably be full before I leave. Shouldn't leave on an empty stomach. Which means eating all the fevered peppers again. Yummy. And now, with 4 antidotes, which hopefully the rest of the architects can mass produce once we get back, I will cure them of their infection. Grim school of fish. No, impossible. Oh. You. Ooh. Hang on. I need to bring an offering when I meet Alan's people. An offering of penguins. It never stop, baby. Get back here. You got any more? Out. Ooh, they're actually dealing quite a bit of damage. Let's run. Ow. Did I bring a first aid kit? Is this how I die? My first step from messing with the penguins. Yeah. Wait. Let's travel along the surface. For exactly this reason. Are they going to attack my truck? Oh. Wait. Oh, was that me falling or me getting attacked? I can't tell. This is really what I'm doing. Oh, no, that was a... Let's see, what is it? Yeah. I can't be everywhere all at once, and once they're trying to chase me, I come for their brood. You. Ah, this is where I landed, isn't it? Unfortunately, I cannot get to where I'm supposed to go from here. No, that's just... let's see, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a good catch. And a good peace offering to Alan's people. Do they even need... No, they... do they need sustenance, or do they simply live off electronic impulse? But maybe they'll want to research them. I don't know. Maybe they can extract the cure from their blood. Who knows? Yep. This is called speedrunning. You just simply diagonally jump. And your speed will be unmatched. Wow. And then you get here what you can't get, so you need to run. Come on, little Timmy, we're going on an adventure. Up into space where no one has ever been. No one living, that is. We will be the first. And your brothers and sisters. Whee! Alan. Where did my offering go? Oh, bitch. Oh no. Oh no. I was not going to do this mistake this time. I was going to save before I entered. I forgot. Well, all I have done today might go down the drain. Have mercy on me, game. Alan.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Wonderful.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Who hasn't?
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Millennium?
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It was a yeah, it wasn't a murmur. Wow.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masks must be moved into place.
F8. Oh. Sure.
Well, this is different.
How am I? Whoa. Wow. Come on, Timmy. You're no longer in my peripheral vision, but I know you're still with me in heart, spirit, and I cannot see my inventory. Please tell me the game saved. Ah, yeah, these things. Magic! This is usually why you put experienced technicians to work You could have given me a little bit more warning about how these things work, Alan. They could have crushed me. Let's not make the same mistake again. I'm floating. How am I floating? And I keep making mistakes. Also, how am I floating? Alan, did you give me a hover pack or something?
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Wait, what? We're building the ship. Okay. I'll have the supreme view from the top, Alan. Go to work. Oh. Ooh. I have a body. Have I even seen this before? Who knows? No. Me ride him. Hey, Alan, come on. It must be possible, surely. The game will not deny me of my fate. Yes. Can I return my arms from up here, Alan? Fine, here's your arm.
The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Cool. What energy are you currently running on, Alan? Weren't your sanctuary running out of power? Is Altair going to be... Oh. Okay. No, you're supposed to obey me. 6 masts. Or are there 7? I can't remember. I think there's 6, 7 including, like, main character. Or 7 previous and 1 current. And neck
I
broken.
apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Whoa.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
This.
I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work.
It is time for me to take my true place as the absolute.
Please brace
Body
yourself, and then we will depart.
I will equip my knife now. Can't even do the. I wouldn't be able to control it. It's this way. Why am I standing this way? Isn't.
Launching.
Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm turning around.
2,
Cool.
1.
Wow, this is just like driving the sea truck. Such a remarkable, familiar feeling. Alan, what will happen to this thing after we get through? Aren't you supposed to brace? Also, what?
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Oh. And if not? You remain braced, come on. Jellyfish egg discovered! Look, guys! I did it! Oh, hey. Well, this place seems
And
alive.
if we survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Woohoo! Amazing. Oh. Now the real question is, what's going to happen in Subnautica 2? I can't wait for it to be released. Full. Ah, the Below Zero team. Quite a lot of people. Brian Cummings, oh no. Another great game by the people. I don't know the name of the company. But yeah. Below Zero. Great game. Has a couple of shortcomings that I'm like story-wise that I'm not too happy with. Like in general, the Sam questline, it's way too easy to just quote unquote finish it way before you feel like you should have. And then there is the architects. I kind of I don't like the name architect to begin with, but also a lot of the mystery around it was kind of really. That was one of the good parts about it, the mystery around everything. Even though there's still a bit of mystery, a lot of it is just quite clear. Like, you'll know about, like, a decent amount of the things with Alan you'll be able to piece together, which is, you know, okay. But there's also just a bit of a lack of the mystery part, which was quite enjoyable in the first game. Also just another part of like gameplay. I'm not entirely certain how I was supposed to scan the Leviathans, like how would I do that? It's like it's difficult to, you know, scan a creature that can eat you in probably one bite, and if not two. So, I don't know. Great game, but there is a... I mean, if you haven't played the game, do play it. It's really good. Wow. YouTubers and streamers everywhere, but that's me. That's me, guys. Incredible. So, yes, this was Subnautica Below Zero. I don't know if I'll stream the Subnautica 2 game, mostly because the plan is probably just to play it with friends, and streaming it will be too much of a hassle, so we'll see. But now the real question is, it didn't save. It was 15 hours last. It was 15 hours when I started today. It's gone. All of the progress I made is gone. All the penguins I sacrificed to the bioreactor, my toilet, my shower, my propulsion cannon. It's all gone. The cures I made. The younglings I slaughtered. It's all gone. There's only one thing to do to make a proper end to all of this. I must seek redemption. Something like that. I must seek a penguin colony. Wait. Press F to report bugs and give feedback. Please just make an autosave or something when you enter the portal for the last time, like please. Some of us forget to save. Let's see. I seem to have gone the wrong way, but that's... yeah. Now we have... no, that's not penguins. I need to find a topside sheet of ice. See, there was a colony closest to... there it is. Greetings, young creatures. It is me, the Penguin Kidnapper. I am here to get more penguins, but also to seek redemption for my previous crimes. Here, have a child back. Have another one. And that's how you get them off your tail, by simply giving one back, therefore you can keep the rest. And I'm going to test this for sure. Look, I kidnapped them.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Look, I let one go.
Seek shelter.
Okay, never mind. Letting one go isn't enough. Are you guys still angry? Good. Because these are mine. I am prepared to take my punishment. There. Hey, look, penguin's back. Don't stop attacking me. Yes. Brilliant, Evans. You died. And there is a penguin to jump on my corpse. This has been Subnautica Below Zero. Thanks for watching. And now... maybe another game. Maybe not. I do have an exam tomorrow. Maybe I should stop and maybe read a bit so that I actually am a little bit more prepared for the exam. I think I'll do that. I'm not gonna save because I don't want to save it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.